Welcome back, friends. It's Wednesday and we have an order going out. Okay, it's Wednesday. That's my daughter's dog going bonkers because the girls just left. So she's going to be being bonkers. I'm sorry. So we have one order going out. I have two orders that have already gone out to tell you about. But first, I want to show you, I have 2 grids of 6 newly listed items that I want to show you, and I'll do that now. So I'll put them here. 2 grids of newly listed items. The first one, I was just trying to get anything off of the desk over here that I could possibly get off, so I could clear this off. And I've cleared it off let me show you. I've cleared it off pretty good right there, so that I can put my inventory sheets back over there. They were here on the table. I'm trying to clear off the table. So I cleaned that off pretty good. So I put those inventory sheets back over there. I've still got a few things here, the jewelry stuff that I'm working on, but this is cleared off enough to where I can put the inventory sheets back over there, and I'm really happy about that because that really needed to be done. And it helps with organization and getting listings done. Okay, so I have 2 items that have already gone out on different days. The first one was a set of Paw Patrol puppies. They're not the regular like size ones that are probably puppies anyway. They're smaller like puppies. I do have another set of the regular aged ones, I guess, but the ones that went out were the little puppies, so I'll show you those. And let's see, the other thing that went out, oh, I know what it was. Ephemera. I sold the dogs went out for, I think, $10 or $12. I'm not sure. I sold a song book that my mom gave me about 5 years ago, probably. My mom gave me a big stack of song books. Some of them I listed by themselves because they looked like they would sell by themselves, and some I lotted up. I've probably sold 3 or 4 lots of those already, but this one did sell for full asking price. I did not have a coupon on the shop at the time, so it went for full asking price, $16. It's blue. It only has like 2 pages, only like 1 song, but I've sold some other ones that were just 1 song as well. There was just like 1 sheet, but this was like 2 pages. Someone bigger than you and I, it is a song. I don't know, but you'll see the screenshot. That sold, and I put that in one of those green, the green flower poly bag, and I put some cardboard around it. So that's how I did that. It was, it's just, like regular sheet, but it was like a little bit wider. So I did put it in that green one to make sure it had like enough space so they could open it and stuff. So my daughter took that out yesterday. That went out yesterday. So I have one more order here today to show you, like, everything is going out one at a time. But I need to go to the store today, so I'm glad this order came through. This is going to Angela, that is somewhere here in Texas. I thought that sounded like a repeat customer, but it doesn't say it's a repeat customer, so I don't really know. Okay, so this is item number 259 in the jewelry numbering system. Now I don't use that anymore. I just give them a regular number. It's easier to keep track of that way. Okay, this is what is going out. I love the crosses, love. Okay, pink turquoise, and that is a white turquoise on the top. White turquoise. The pink turquoise is most likely a howlite because, you know, they use the colored howlite to look like turquoise. So that's going out today, and that is number 259. Wicker basket that has like those. You'll see behind me some of the new things that I've listed. The bobblehead up there. Can you see that bobblehead there? As well as new plastic animals back there I just listed. And I don't know. But if I thought it would be something nice to look at, I put it back here. Probably 3 or 4 items I put back here that I added anyway. Okay, so that's going out, and I'm gonna use one of these little boxes like I usually do. I guess I'll go ahead and send it without the earring backs. I don't know if I'll be able to find them, truthfully. Okay, that is what's going out. To put on that, let me go look real quick just to be sure. Okay, so I found this little piece of tissue paper. I'll put that in there. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm sorry, that doggy just keeps barking. I can't get her to stop. I can't get her to stop. I had a conversation with her before I started the video. She's not gonna stop barking. Okay, there we go. It's going in one of these. I'm about to go to the store. Got his headphones on, he can't hear me. Okay, here we go. Whoops. I did not get out the poly bag. Okay, star poly bag. I don't have anything to wrap it in again. I'm really out of packing supplies. Really, really out. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm hungry.
Oh, I'm making a video.
Sorry.
I think I'm gonna put a napkin around it. Just to have a little extra padding around the box. Okay, I'm not gonna tape it up or anything. It's still gonna be like 2 ounces. Okay, that is item 259 going out. Try to leave enough space for the label to go on the front. All right, here we go. Need my one item going out. Okay, and that sold for just over $14, I believe. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the next 5 jewelry items. So, first I want to tell you about that, because I got a watcher on this yesterday and I sent out an offer, and today someone else bought it. So that's showing you that the promotions thing is working, which I already knew it was. I'd seen proof before that the promoted thing was working, but it's working. So it doesn't matter if it was the same buyer that liked it, that made a good item or not. No, it really doesn't. It really doesn't matter. It's the same thing. it just happens to be a different buyer, because why wouldn't they use the offer that was sent? Because the offer that was sent was lower than the coupon. The coupon that I have now is 18%. So why would they pay more if they could have used the offer? Because it has an offer out on it now. It has activity on it, so it's a good item. I've had this in my shop for years. This is one of the first things I listed. The jewelry is the first. The jewelry is the first category that I listed ever on eBay. So, because I was doing jewelry before on Etsy, and then I moved everything over to eBay, because eBay only charges you a final value fee, whereas every 4 months it rolls over on Etsy, and you have to pay them another 20 cents for each item. Well, that's crazy, you know. So so I stopped using. I think I got other. Oh, order delivered. Okay, order delivered on that white and black shirt. Okay, that took a really long time to get delivered. So I moved everything over to eBay. So I've had this for years. The jewelry I've had for years. Some, probably about 60 items maybe are new, but all of the other ones are not. So when someone puts activity on an item, it's a good item, and eBay pushes it up. And that's what happened here, because somebody else purchased it using my coupon. So, you know, all these people are losing their minds and, you know, quitting eBay and everything like this because of this promoted listings thing. You know, it's nothing new. It's nothing new. eBay's been doing it. Just now they're ramping it up, and now they want to charge for it as per each item that sells. But it's the same thing. If the first person would have purchased it and used a promoted listings fee, then it's the same thing as if the next person, you know, the next person buys it. It's the same thing. It just really doesn't matter at all. And I did go through my solds, and I saw that there were a lot of items that were sold and they don't have a promoted fee on there. And that's really strange, because usually about 80% of my sales come from being promoted. And there were about 80% were sold and they don't have a promotional fee. So that's good. I mean, it's working out. It's evening itself out, I guess. So does it make a difference? No, not really. The thing is, your item is going to sell faster. The item is going to sell faster. That's all. That's the difference. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into these next 5 items of jewelry. From here on out, I'm not going to talk about anything other than these last 5 items of jewelry. So if you don't want to see that, you can go ahead and click off now. I think I've decided to do it that way, so that if you don't want to see that, you don't have to. You can just click off now, and you don't have to see the next 5 items of jewelry. But I do want to keep showing them because I like to do it. Okay. This is item number 96, and I think they are in order this time. 96, and then is this yellow, like I had in another set of earrings, but this one has the stars on the bottom. That yellow and white. Very pretty. Okay. The next thing is number 99, and this has the pink evil eye with a pink and a black bead there. Super cute, and they're not as long as other ones are. Okay, now this one is number 101, and this has the skeleton figures. At the bead shop where I get these things, or I was getting these things, they only had this kind, and I learned later that There's a man and a woman in the skeletons. Can y'all see? I think those red on top are skull heads, or whatever you call them, with a turquoise spacer. That is super cute. Super cute. Highlight probably, you know, for the turquoise spacer. And then we have crystal spinners. Nice. Okay. Now, the next one we have here is number 103. And this is a pendulum. Picture jasper. I love these. I think the most ones I have left are this picture jasper. I know I have probably a couple of Botswana jasper and a couple of another kind of jasper, but this is, well, I can't get this lined up so you can see it. It has 3 of the jaspers, and it has a tree, and it has a hook. So it is a bracelet. It is a pendulum bracelet. Okay. That one is obviously redone or made originally to be like that, because that's not how I made them originally. Okay, one thing left. This is item number 104. So after this, we probably have about 10 items left out of this box. Okay, this is a necklace, and I think I'll show you backwards. It has this big giant turquoise piece, which is probably again howlite. Because if it was turquoise, it'll probably be about 30 bucks for this piece alone. Because turquoise is expensive, whereas howlite, not as much. Okay, and then we have the 2 here. And then we have 2 settings like this. And I was able to use these spacers that have 2 holes in them to make these. That's really nice with the dark wood and the light wood. And then it has 2 more turquoise howlite. I can't talk. And then it has chain in the very back. So it's about this long. It's a pretty long necklace, but it's mostly chain instead of beads. And then I have those 2 long settings of the beads there. Okay, and that is it. That is number 104. I'll get those put away, and I'll get the next 5 set up for the next video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're having a great day. Oh, I have something else that I want to tell you. So I want to get back into hiking. So, I mean, didn't get out of it, but I want to start taking Fancy on longer hikes to where we can do, can you get out of my video? What? So I want to start going like where I can go like every day and get Fancy and myself where we can do like at least 8 miles a day, so that we can start doing longer through hiking trails. Now, I'm probably going to cut this off and put it back in the middle so that the last thing can be the jewelry items that y'all don't like to watch anyways. So I want to start doing that, so I really need to ramp up my listings at least to 12 a day. So that's what's getting me a little bit more motivated. That dog is still barking. Okay, so I think that's all I've got for you this time. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oops. Okay, let's go. Come on. Go straight.
I wish I could listen. Come on, Fancy. What are you doing?